All the way 100. And today it's going to be me that keeps it all the way 100. When I saw this article, I saw today my grandmother, love her to death, gave me an Essence magazine article to check out, right? So I go straight to Jalen Hurts because I like Jalen Hurts.
Right.
I liked him at Alabama. I like the stuff he's made of.
Facts.
Right? And the post basically said, Jalen Hurts and why black women support him.
Already a rough title starting off, huh?
It's like, oh shit. Here we go.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so overall, when they talked about him specifically, I liked it. But they got into Mama. They got into his girlfriend that everybody now knows about. And they mentioned that the reason black women support him, this is not, go look at the article. I'll put it on the screen. If you want to see it on the screen, all you got to do is join the 5100 podcast on YouTube membership channel and you get to see it as we talk.
Fact.
If not, just listen. So what was said was they support him because he's actually married to a black woman.
Hold on, let me get my sounds. All right. Okay, let's go back.
From long range.
Alrighty. Okay. CJ, a lot of black athletes are in a relationship. Bruh, what? Okay, go ahead. I just thought I was tripping, maybe. It's a lot of black athletes with
LeBron?
black women. Yeah.
Ain't he like the biggest NBA star in like the last 30 years?
Yeah.
Is his wife black?
Been married to Savannah a good long time.
Since
too.
high school, right?
Yep. Okay.
Got her pregnant in high school. Stuck with her. Okay.
And that she ain't a baby mama either. She's a wife. So,
A very eloquent, classy one, I might add.
that is correct.
Beautiful black woman, right? But black. Okay, all right.
Right.
Jaylen, right? So they said that that's why he's supported, right? Then they went into Mama. I went to Mama, right? And he talked about how his mother had to do a career change for some reason. I can't remember what it is. The article will be there, but she basically had to change career fields, right? He said that's one of the things that motivates him. And I can see that if you think about the fact that he had to change quarterback positions for different schools.
Right.
Get it, right? That's relevant. That's a relevant footnote in my opinion. But they didn't stop there. They went into how she's independent, strong. And they also went into the agent that got him the deal.
Yep.
That he was going to get, no matter who the agent was. But okay, I'm not mad at her for, but I look at that like, okay, but there's a lot of black male agents that don't get the chances in these spaces because they know that they seem to be able to identify white supremacy when it's happening to them, but not when it's happening to him. Okay, that's number. Okay, then what got me was the small footnote about the daddy, who was a quarterback and a quarterback coach, and he was the footnote in the story. And Jalen Hurts is
The man that could teach him more about football, more about the position than his mama having to go soul searching. But yet most of the article was about her.
and other women. But Dad got a couple lines here and there jumping around. And not to mention the positions, the being a man.
Bro.
Because if you don't know Jalen Hurts' football career, it was testing. If that's to say the least.
Facts.
Losing his spot to Tua. He had been the starter for a year and a half.
Yep.
Losing his starting spot to Tua in the national championship game. Not because he got hurt. He just wasn't playing with. Tua comes in, shuts it down, wins the national championship. He clapping the whole time.
Yep.
Next year, he loses the spot.
Yep.
Tua starts the whole year, clapping his hands, supporting it. Tua gets hurt in the next national championship game. What does he do? Jalen come in, ball.
Yep.
Next year, goes to Oklahoma. Balls. Almost win the Heisman.
Yep.
Comes to the NFL, second round draft pick. Beats Carson Wentz out of a spot. A year later, he's in the Super Bowl.
Come on.
This mama didn't teach that.
Didn't teach like, bro.
Because mama would say to him, baby, they hating on you. baby, it's okay. They don't know how great you are. Daddy was like, keep working.
That's it.
Cause you are better, but show them, son.
Like, and CJ, this the frustrating part, bro. See, y'all, we get the negative perception of hating on women. That's not the case. It's the case that why was this article about this man's mother and the women that's around him when his father is the main component that helped him get to where he is? That's the frustrating part. As a man, as two brothers here that got children or that have a child apiece, we understand the sacrifices that we have to make for our children every day. Don't nobody pat us on the back for that. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what y'all say. But ain't this mama having a... All right.
And let me make this clear. I know what Jaylen's dad would say. I don't care about the credit.
Exactly.
I would actually do the same thing. I don't necessarily, as the father of that son, I wouldn't be concerned about but see, that's the problem.
Yep.
That we don't make a big deal out of it, but our women don't make sure we're respecting the credit. That's
He's
the
on
problem.
fire.
He's on fire. He's supposed to love his mama. I'm sure that his mama is the apple of his eye, as she should be. I'm not mad at the man for loving his mama. I'm not mad at her for being in the article at all. But when we talking about a football player that plays let's just be honest, this position has been racialized for forever.
Facts.
This black man was in the Super Bowl playing against another black man who has a black man as a father who doesn't get much mention either.
Correct.
And every time black men are mentioned as fathers, we get the LeVar Ball conversation.
That's it.
This is the problem that I have with it. This is why I had to bring this up. It wasn't to attack Jaylen, his woman, his wife, whatever. It wasn't about attacking you. It's just the fact that y'all give us so much hell for not being involved in our kids' lives, for our kids not being successful. And when he makes it, it's all mama. When he fails, it's all daddy.
Facts.
I'm just tired of the narrative. And you had a opportune moment in a Black Woman magazine, Essence, to highlight black men. A black man training this boy. He wasn't just there. He was actually a coach.
Them facts.
They didn't give a damn about just getting into that.
That's it. And that's the most frustrating thing. And see, that's why the 5100 podcast here, we gonna throw the flowers to his father, Patrick Mahomes' daddy, us being fathers, because we know that that's a thankless job. And bro, that man deserved more than a couple of lines here and there in that article. This the BS that we call out. We know what that article was meant to do.
Facts.
It was a woman pleasing article.
Facts.
But if it wasn't for Jalen Hurts' father, he would not be where he is. I don't care what nobody say. Patrick Mahomes done said that from his own mouth. If it wasn't for my dad, I wouldn't be the player I am now.
And look at how Archie Manning is revered by all the men.
Come on, bro.
He's on the TV shows. He's having interviews, and he still is about my boys.
Yes, sir.
But see, that's...
Come on. Let it go. Hey, bro, because you know that we can go.
That's acceptable.
I'm telling you, bro, we know what it is. But that's that culture that we talk about. Like I said, bro, I don't look at this black and white stuff. I look at what's working and what ain't. And trying to make Jalen Hurts' mama and these women around him the flagship of why he the man he is now, y'all can't pull that on us, bro. That ain't gonna happen.
We're not gonna let that fly. So if you wonder why do black men go on these podcasts, this is why.
Yep.
Because nobody represents us.
Nope.
What we actually think and feel. So take that with you, goddamn me. And that was All the Way 100.
Woo, my boy. That was fire right there, my boy.
Get off me.
Yeah, my boy had to get that off his chest.
Fuck off me.
All the Way 100.